As president of the Student Council, I am honored to have the opportunity to speak with you today. On behalf of the entire graduating class of 2018, I'd like to thank some of the people who've helped us get to this point. Miss Kidd, Mrs. Weiss, Mrs. Morgan, and all of the members of the Board of Trustees, thank you for your leadership. Teachers, you are fantastic. We are so lucky to have learned from you. Thank you for inspiring us and for allowing us to make mistakes and learn from them. Coaches, thank you for training and challenging us to be our best selves, both on and off the fields. And to the staff, thank you for all of your behind-the-scenes work. Lastly, parents, thank you for giving us the opportunity to learn and grow at this fantastic school, and for being there for us every step of the way, helping us with homework, driving carpools, cheering from the sidelines, and applauding at our performances. But now to the graduates. My friends, here it all ends. 1 year ago, I stood on this same stage and delivered a speech about how I believed in Trinity and in you. Standing here today, nothing has changed. I believe that each of us are better individuals because of the experiences we have shared together here at Trinity. For some of us, that journey began 9 years ago, doing the turkey tango, building scarecrows, and learning how to take turns sharing the trikes. We ate lunch in our classrooms, and the hot dog earring-wearing Miss Laura made sure we ate our broccoli. Even though we didn't hatch chicks, we had pizza box sled races, Mr. Moore and Mr. Colby, Colonial Day, Mr. Belial as a basketball coach and a crossing guard, and soccer on the National Mall. Through the years, as we said goodbye to some classmates and welcomed new ones, we grew up, and so did Trinity. Trinity got a dining hall, a chapel, a new middle school building, and a field. We, the class of 2018, got Mr. Glasick jumping on tables, Miss Thurman frying our brains on parabolas, burning things in science, the first annual Trinity Shakespeare Slam, cahoots with Dr. Rayburn, and so much more. As we prepare to head off to high school next year, I've been reflecting on what my future may hold. And to be honest, I have no idea where I'll be in 20 years. But when I look out at the class of 2018, I see some very bright futures. Daphne Wen, you will start a national youth organization to support out-of-classroom learning for underprivileged kids. And of course, you'll make sure that they're all top-notch spellers like you. Lorena Capel, still the friendliest person I know, will now be one of my favorite authors and wrote a New York Times bestseller before the age of 16. Oscar Rennick, you will be discovered for your powerful voice and will be highly sought after for narrating commercials and documentaries. Amanda Thomas will create a world-renowned graphic novel series using her great drawing skills, and she will occasionally keep us entertained, performing comic roles in local theater. 20 years from now, Parker Short will live in Los Angeles and write a column in People magazine, making sure we never miss out on any celebrity drama. Alejandra Vidari, you will have become a caring humanitarian, traveling to disaster sites across the globe and helping people get back on their feet. Miles Scheifele, you've been on Saturday Night Live for 10 years, and we are never disappointed with your quick, on-the-spot comedy. Adele Hinson, your kindness and thoughtfulness will help you become a great pediatrician, and you will change the standards of the medical world with PediaBear. After graduating from Thatcher and UC Berkeley, Johnny Bennett will settle in California and use his tech tricks to create a fortune and become the world's top philanthropist. Rebecca Hockman, 20 years from now, you'll be selling out concert halls across the globe, enchanting audiences with your incredible piano performances. Alex Brown will put his mad trivia knowledge to use and replace Alex Trebek as Jeopardy's next host. After he wins the Grand Slam, Davis Wallen will go back to Stanford to get a doctorate in physics to help establish the first society on Mars. And Thomas Riley, you will be one of the first members of that society on Mars. Your inability to turn down a dare, your adventurous spirit, and your easygoing nature will make you the perfect man for the job. 20 years from now, the biggest ever Lego structure in the world, the Globe Theater, will have been built by Sofia Corrales, where she'll perform uproarious stand-up routines. Ava Ballou will have been a model student throughout high school and college, and will use her extraordinary organization skills to start her own personal organizing business. Even though we will have no idea where in the world Trace Lowenberg is, he is now the most famous Twitch streamer. Quattrell Cordell will go to UT and never not show his dedicated team pride, wearing burnt orange clothes everywhere he goes. After interning for Steve Harvey, Chase Bratton will continue to make us laugh, but now on his own late-night show. And 20 years from now, I'll have the opportunity to vote for Kate Kadian as she runs to serve her second term as President of the United States. Not only will she have become the first female president, but also the youngest president in U.S. history. Garrett Gray will be living the good life on the millions he made after Gox Gang went viral on YouTube. Dex Gordon, along with his loyal and beloved cat Spike, will have opened the first ever all-cat-themed arcade. Rowan Ahern, 20 years from now, you will have won blue ribbons across the board in the Rolex Kentucky Horse Show. Peyton Johnson, you will have your own party planning company called Pay Partay. You will specialize in over-the-top extravagant parties of the most uncanny sort. Trinity will, of course, be one of your top clients, and you will bring a night to shine to a new level. Douglas Malcolm has played baseball in the MLB and then started a custom fanny pack company, partnering with Pay Partay. They will, of course, make fanny packs for all of Mr. Glasik's milestone parties. Doing regular business with them, Jenna Schneider will have opened her own custom monogram shop, making sure that everyone in Trinity is monogrammed up. Jacob Belial, in 20 years, you'll be co-founder and vice president of Belial Bros, a renowned nonprofit that brings the Macaulay ideals of honor, truth, and duty across the country. Devin Bell, you will be a CEO, but your true passion will be serving on multiple boards for nonprofits, using your charisma to make the world a better place. Scott Ebert, you'll be the most visited dentist and orthodontist in all of Austin, making sure that everyone brushes their teeth as much as you do. In 20 years, I'll have the opportunity to watch Zachary Lee and Nehikari Gahan going head-to-head in the NBA Finals, as Grayson Gates, the new Bob Costas, commentates the game for NBC Sports. Mariana Vidari will be the first Trinity alum in space, working on keeping the International Space Station running 250 miles above our heads. When I'm in DC, I'll be able to visit Joaquin White because he'll be the curator of the new National Smithsonian Civil War Museum, where his massive personal collection of Civil War memorabilia will be on display. I will choose which restaurants to eat at based off Rico Berline's reviews. He will have the top Food Network show in the country going around eating at all the best restaurants. Emma B. and Lambeth will have made donkey showing, a glamorous and respected sport, now featured on ESPN1. In 20 years, Julia Johnson will be the talk of the art world, and Priya Julian will be her agent. Together, they will use their talents and hard work to catapult the art shows to celebrity status. Sydney Rowie will have set new world records in multiple events in the pool in the 2024 Olympics and 2028 Olympics. Will Schneider-John will have been awarded the Crystal Play button for gaining over 10 million subscribers to Turtle Sandwich. Michaela Ulmer, now that the bees have bounced back, you spend most of your time being a motivational speaker, inspiring fledgling entrepreneurs around the world. In 20 years, my kids will be taking dance lessons at Emma Bandera's dance studio, which she will open after winning Dancing with the Stars. Cameron Alcedo, using her crazy flexibility, will open a gymnastics center next to Emma's dance studio, and they will continue to be lifelong friends. Dylan Hoseman will open a steakhouse on the beaches of the Caymans, serving only grass-fed organic beef, strips shipped straight from Texas. And I will choose which clothes to wear based off of Wilson Rankin's professional modeling. wearing some of the coolest clothes out there. After she wins a Grammy for her rap hit, Ella Henschel will open the biggest all-girls AAU basketball club in the country. Michael Beam, after a successful run in college golf, you turn in the sticks and become one of the highest-earning world poker champions of all time. Daniel Vidari and William Ward will partner to make the all-new Mr. Hamburgers app, combining their coding skill and love for Mr. Hamburgia. Mary Charlotte Warner will use her energy and compassion to become the director of Good Shepherd Preschool. Her preschool graduates will, of course, be the best kindergartners at Trinity. Gabrielle Schultz, you will start Austin's premier running club. Your peculiar ability to function, even without sleep, helps you manage all aspects of the business single-handedly. In 20 years, while I'm driving in my car, I'll be streaming Billboard hits by Sidney Goodman and Olivia Jensen, both rocking vocals and the piano at the same time. Maggie Majerski will surprise all of us by moving back to China and becoming a Tibetan monk. Of course, she will return to Trinity annually to be a part of the religious leaders panel. When the women's USA soccer team goes on a 10-year World Cup drought, Ren Meunier comes out of nowhere and carries them to a win. Class of 2018, together we have so much to celebrate and so much more to come. I look forward to keeping in touch and seeing what you will become in 20 years. Whatever it is, I know it will be great. Thank you.